Hi, this is a video response on Philippians chapter 2, verse 7. No, but he emptied himself and took a slave's form and came to be in the likeness of men. And some people have suggested that emptied himself may not be the proper translation or interpretation of that word, and that it may be better to say that he was made vain. And when we look at the lexicon here, the first one I'm going to look at is on blueletterbible.org, and the word is kenoō, or kenoō is the way they're pronouncing it. And the first definition, to empty, to make empty, and basically, that's their first definition. The second definition is to make void, which has the follow-up of deprive of force, render vain, useless, of no effect. And if you want to start to attach the second definition instead of the first more common definition, then you're saying that Christ was rendered vain, useless, had of no effect. And we know that's simply not true. Even in humbling himself, he had a great effect and was very effective. So, this goes against the whole idea of what Christ accomplished in reconciling all things to God through himself. And the third definition they're giving is also to make void, causing a thing to be seen, to be empty, hollow, false. And we don't want to apply the third definition either, because we don't want to say that Jesus is false. And if you're going to pick, one of these three, you're going to try to go for one of the other definitions. You just can't pick to use the word vain and then not to use the word useless, of no effect, because that's part of that second definition. And you can't pick the third definition unless you also want to attach false there as well. And it looks like they're using Thayer's lexicon to look that up in, and I would pull up my lexicon here that I actually have here at home, which is the third edition of Frederick William Danker's lexicon there. And his lexicon also concurs in that the first definition is to make empty, and the second definition, it only has two definitions, not three, to cause to be without result or effect, to destroy, render void, or of no effect. So I do not believe that to destroy, render void, or of no effect applies to Jesus at any time, to his person, and especially not in this verse. It's speaking of him being emptied out from one form to another form. Now, addressing what you believe form is, that's a whole other issue. But we know he was one thing and then came to be another thing through him emptying himself out. And that's clear, and there's no legitimate reason, in my opinion, to go for one of these second definitions. It just doesn't make any sense. Thank you.